Hello everyone, welcome again to your YouTube channel IELTS by Neil. Today we are going to discuss how to build your vocabulary, which is very important pillar of IELTS exam, or even it helps in your English speaking. So first of all, I'm just gonna talk about IELTS today. However, vocabulary is also important for English speaking or in your daily conversation. Okay, so for why vocabulary is important for IELTS, so let's see. So in IELTS, in the writing and in speaking section, in both of these sections you are judged on one parameter which is called lexical resource. So there are 4 judging parameters. Out of those 4, one is lexical resource. Okay, so this means how much wide range of vocabulary you have used in your speaking or writing. Okay, so that's why vocabulary is very important when it comes to IELTS exam. However, even if you're not preparing for IELTS, this video is good for you because vocabulary is always good to have an effective conversation. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how to build your vocabulary, that one effective method which will help you to build your vocabulary in the most easiest way. Okay, so let's see what it is. First of all, let's see how most of the people are building their vocabulary list. So what they are doing is, including me, I used to do the same though. So what I used to do is, I used to get a notebook, and in that notebook I used to write new words. Okay, so every day I used to write like 2 to 3 new words, which makes 20 new words per week. I still have that notebook, but I never used those words. So those vocabularies or those new words are of no use to me because I just kept writing the words and I just kept maintaining it, but I never used it. So there's no point of building a vocabulary list which you are never going to use, because whenever I try to use the words, I used to think, okay, when can I use these words? Okay, or what are the situations that I had to use these words, or how can I make a conversation using these words? So these were some things that came into my mind, and then I decided to choose another way to build my vocabulary. So let's see which way I followed. Now, this is what I was talking about, building vocabulary according to the situation. According to the situation. This is very important. For example, let's take an example. If you're working, okay, or even if you're studying, you wake up, then you go to work, you get ready, go to work, then you have lunch, then finish work, and it's home time. Okay, so these are some situations. I'm just talking the basics. If you're working, okay, and if you're studying, again, wake up, get ready, go to school, lunch, finish, home. That's it. Okay, so see, these are some situations in working professional life and a student who's studying. So what I decided is that I'm going to learn vocabulary according to the situation. For example, I'm going to learn few words which I can use when I wake up. I'm going to learn few words which I'm going to use when I get ready. I'm going to learn words which I can use when I'm going to work or to school. Okay, or I'm going to learn the words which I can use in the lunch, while having lunch. Okay, so this is what I decided, that I'm not gonna learn the words just by the list of the words. No, I'm going to learn the words according to the situation. For example, if I'm going on a holidays, if I'm going on a trip for work, if I'm going on a work dinner, if I'm going on a school trip. So I decided to learn the vocabulary according to the situation, because see, there are different times of the day, different people we meet. So if we learn according to situation, that method becomes more effective and very easy. Okay, let me show you how. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Okay, how to learn vocabulary according to the situation. For example, you are going on a lunch with your workmates or work colleagues. Okay, lunch with your workmates. So now this is a situation. Okay, going on a lunch with your workmates. So let's see, okay, how we're gonna build our vocabulary for this situation. So if you go on lunch, we normally first decide that what we're gonna have today. For example, some people say what food we will have. So in that case, I can say what cuisine we're gonna have today. This is a good word. Okay, so again, this is a vocabulary number 2. For example, if we're having lunch and I need some fork and knife. Okay, so if I have to ask waiter for fork and knife to eat my dish, normally I ask like, can I please get a fork and knife, please? Or I can use, so here's a fork and knife, or I can use the cutlery set. Okay, or you can say, can I get a cutlery set, please? So this looks much better than fork and knife. Okay, number 3, you know how after we finish the meal, we say, oh, let's have something sweet to eat, or let's have some sweet dish. So rather than saying sweet dish, we can use dessert. Okay, like let's have some dessert today. Or when we're discussing like, how was the food today? Was it delicious? Was it tasty? Was it no good? Okay, so we can say the food was tasteless today, means was not good. So rather than using tasteless, we can say bland. The food was bland today. Okay, so these are some words that we can use while having lunch. So see, in just 5 minutes we have learned 4 words: cuisine, cutlery set, dessert, and bland. So similarly, you can learn words according to the situations. First, you have to learn for your everyday situations, like you're working, if you're studying, as I told you. After that, you can learn words according to your occasional situations, like if you're talking about weather, you're going on holidays, okay, shopping. So you have to learn according to the situation. That is the most effective way which I have came across, and it has worked for me and for many students. I'm sure you will try this, and please let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this technique? Okay, now for example, so this is the example I've explained. So for example, if you have built the vocabulary according to the situation, if you have written few words, for lunch, for dinner, for in conversation with your workmates, with your classmates, so what you have to do next? So next step is you have to look for correct pronunciation. For example, today you have written words for conversation at work. Okay, so for example, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have written 4 words. Okay, now what you have to do next is those 4 words you need to check pronunciation, and you need to check the meaning, so that whenever you are using those words, you are fully confident that yes, you are using them correctly and at correct place. So let's see what we have learned until here. Number one, find a situation, write new words for situation, for the same situations. Okay, after that, check those words that we did in this slide here, and the final step is practice. Okay, this is the most important, we can say the most crucial step. Use it every day. Okay, for example, if you have learned words for morning, okay, evening, so make sure you use them, because know the meaning, you know the correct pronunciation. So now, what are you afraid of? Why you are saying to yourself that, oh, I'm not going to use it today, maybe tomorrow let's start. Okay, no, you have to use it, because if we do not use those words, again the situation is going to be the same as I had that vocabulary notebook. So you will just have list of words which you will never use. Okay, so I've given you a very simple and effective way to build your vocabulary. That is situation, find words, do a bit of a research that are they correct and the meanings are correct, and then start practicing them every day. Okay, follow these steps. I'm sure you will be able to build a good vocabulary list within a month. I hope you have learned something new and something very productive from this video. If you do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share and comment on our videos. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you next time.